Latin Grammys 2025. Is Música Mexicana being ignored? Bad Bunny's big wins and shocking new directions? The Latin music world is buzzing with excitement and a fair share of frustration after the Latin Recording Academy revealed its 26th annual list of nominations. While some artists are reaching new heights, others are grappling with snubs that many fans believe are impossible to ignore. The tension is palpable. After years of dominance, why does Música Mexicana still struggle for recognition at Latin music's biggest awards? But that's only scratching the surface. There are fresh faces, dramatic surprises, and daring innovations in the mix this year. Ready for a closer look at what's heating up the conversation? This year's Latin Grammy nominations honor established hitmakers, along with a wave of rising stars, including Brazil's Liniker and Argentine pair Paco Amoroso. Meanwhile, perennial favorites like Edgar Barrera, Alejandro Sanz, and Natalia Lafourcade continue to feature in the list, keeping things both competitive and familiar. Yet it's Bad Bunny who dominates the field, an impressive feat for an artist representing reggaeton, a genre with a long-standing history of being overlooked by the Academy. His genre-blending album, Debí Tirar Más Fotos, scored a staggering 12 nominations, covering every major category you can think of. Argentine duo CA7RIEL Paco Amoroso also find themselves front and center thanks to a breakout year, as the Academy moves further in welcoming Portuguese-language music after expanding its categories last year. But here comes the controversy. Despite Música Mexicana's unprecedented global run, its presence in this year's top fields is once again limited. Is this oversight or a systematic problem? And adding to the shakeup, two new categories have arrived: Best Music for Visual Media and Best Roots Song. So as we gear up for the grand event on November 13 in Las Vegas, let's break down the most important headline moments you simply can't miss. Bad Bunny takes center stage. Reggaeton and Latin trap artists have often been on the outside looking in at the Latin Grammys. This year, however, Bad Bunny not only joins the party, he's the guest of honor. With nominations including Album of the Year, Song of the Year, and Record of the Year, his influence is impossible to deny. His hits, Baile Inolvidable and DTMF, are both up for Song and Record of the Year, while DTMF also landed nods for Best Urban Song and Best Urban Fusion Performance. The track Voy a Llevarte Pa' Per is being considered for Best Reggaeton Performance, and La Mudanza is another Best Urban Song contender. The emotional Lo Que Le Pasó a Hawaii even appears in the newly created Best Roots Song category, demonstrating Bad Bunny's range. On the visual side, El Club, directed by Stills, will compete for Best Short-Form Music Video. With so many strong entries, some might wonder if Bad Bunny will face the classic problem of having too many nominations, potentially splitting votes in the top contests. What do you think? Does this boost his odds or create new risks? Música Mexicana, unfairly shut out. Here's the part most people miss. Despite Música Mexicana being one of the most vibrant and influential Latin genres in recent years, it continues to be sidelined in the biggest Grammy categories. This year, Carin Leon is the lone representative in Album of the Year, and there are no Música Mexicana songs in either the Song or Record of the Year shortlists. Sorry, Natalia Lafourcade fans, her success doesn't count toward the genre's true representation. The snubs go even deeper. Fuerza Regidas Historic Pa' Que Hablen didn't even make the cut for Contemporary Mexican Music Album, even though it smashed records on the charts. New talents like Xavier Neton Vega, whose debut albums have captured young listeners across the globe, weren't even mentioned. And astonishingly, neither Estevie nor Vega appeared in the Best New Artist category. Is the Latin Recording Academy in touch with today's Latin music? Or is it out of step with the very audience it claims to recognize? Jimmy Hamilda, offering a blunt reaction last year, summed up the sentiment many fans still share. I think they're full of shit. Liniker and Ka7 Drill Paco Amoroso spark change. Each Latin Grammy season brings at least one surprise, and this year the spotlight lands on Brazil's Liniker and Argentina's Ka7 Drill Paco Amoroso. These artists are breaking the mold, landing major nominations with sounds that blend genres and bring new flavors to the Latin mainstream. Liniker's celebrated album Caju and Ka7 Drill Paco Amoroso's latest went viral, introducing global ears to fresh Latin creativity. This turn of events may be game-changing, as Brazilian and pop jazz styles too often get banished to specialty awards. But now both acts are in the running for Album, Song, and Record of the Year, which is a big deal. Could this signal that the Academy is finally ready for real innovation? New categories, progress, or just filler? The introduction of Best Roots Song might seem like an afterthought, one of those awards that's glossed over on TV. But here's where things get interesting. This category could actually reflect the spirit of today's artists, who fearlessly combine historical sounds with modern influences. Bad Bunny's DTMF, merging traditional Puerto Rican plena with contemporary production, stands out as a prime example. Other nominees, such as Natalia Lafourcade and L. David Aguilar, have built their reputations on breathing new life into musical traditions. And then there's Best Music for Visual Media, a recognition of musicians who compose cinematic scores and soundtracks. Heavy hitters here include Gustavo Santaolalla, acclaimed for his work in iconic films like Amores Perros and Brokeback Mountain, and Cabra, the esteemed producer and ex-member of Calle 13, both creating immersive musical worlds. So, what's your take? Are these changes bold steps forward, or is the Latin Recording Academy still clinging to old habits? Are this year's omissions justified, or do they show a blind spot that's impossible to ignore? Let the debate begin. Share your opinions and don't hold back. Who do you think got robbed and who truly deserves the spotlight this year?